Yes, it's time now for our increasingly occasional segment, What Have We Learnt from History?
Yes, that is right. Now, previously in this segment, we've tested the story of the Trojan horse and the story of Genesis, but this week we thought we'd take a look at our more recent history by opening up the book on World War II.
Yes, everyone learns about it. It's one of the worst wars of all time, and it all began when Germany invaded Poland in 1939 as part of Hitler's expansionist Lebensraum policy.
Well, that was the defining turning point, and boy, did Poland pay a very heavy price, but has Poland learnt from the past? Surely they'd show a bit more resistance today if Germans turned up unannounced and tried to enter Polish territory.
Germany. Ja, Deutschland. You can see, ja. Oh, yes. Oh, ja. Dankeschön.
Wie geht's?
Yes, of course.
Okay, kommen Sie da. We sign here?
You sign
We
here.
sign?
Two for the dance.
Vielen
Want
Dank.
to dance with our German friends.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Danke.
That's all right.
Yes, I have been hiding here
A good year for union bosses. What's the latest?
With our strong hold on Labor, we've managed to get Greg Combay pre-selected.
With those stupid glasses?
With our ALP contacts, we can get a seat for that guy with a Scottish accent. And even Bill Shorten if he ever stops doing interviews at Beaconsfield.
But is that fair?
How come you're in sync? Let's make sure Rudd knows who really runs this party. OK, next item. Shithouse dubbing. Written by the ACTU, authorised by the ACTU, in fact everything about it by the ACTU. I wanted to voice copyright commercials, but they said I spoke too fast.
Yes, the fix is in yet again as we fix people's problems, whether they like it or not. And the first problem this week, the newspaper publisher Fairfax.
Yes, it was hit by a snap strike of Herald journalists, which had a devastating impact, leaving Sydney people without lifestyle supplements for a whole day.
I don't know how they survived, but it is no surprise that Fairfax CEO David Kirk is a tough character, since he used to play for the All Blacks.
Yes, and according to Fairfax journos, he now works for another All Black.
But while the strikers were distracted with silly little issues like sacking journos, we had our eyes on much more important matters like post-it note advertising.
Yes, God, I hate that stuff. As if there's not enough ads in the newspaper. Now they're sticking more ads on the cover over the articles. So I decided to send a message to David Kirk in a way he could understand.
Hello, David. We just got a message from the breeders of newspapers. I just want to give you a message, okay? Just want to give it. It's just a message, just a quick message. They're very annoying, aren't they? Can you just get the message, okay? Just a couple of things, okay? Sorry, I just want to get the message through. Just go. Thank you.
All right. OK, then on to the next problem, Sheikh Al-Halali. Now, he's only just been cleared of funding terrorist organisations, but the cops are already investigating him for something else. This time it's sedition after comments he made when he was overseas.
Poor old Sheikh. Every time he opens his mouth, he says something stupid.
Well, that's not always true. I mean, after the uncovered meat fiasco, he actually offered to wear masking tape over his mouth. Now, that is a very sensible suggestion. So as the Sheikh headed off overseas again this week, I decided to take him up on the offer. Good evening, Sheikh. How are you? Good to see you. I know you got in trouble last time you went overseas, so we've got a bit of a present for you this time. Look. Some gaff tape. It's gaff tape, but look, it works really well. It's a guaranteed mufti muzzler. It works really well. Look, see, look at this. If I want to say something offensive about you, no, see if I do this. And that way you can't hear what I've said. Exactly, you see? That works fine. There you go. If you're worried less about covering up scantily clad women and more about covering up things that cause real offence, like your mouth, you see, there'd be no trouble at all. We're just trying to cause less controversy next time. No, we're just trying to cause you less controversy. It's a guaranteed mufti muzzler. Look.
This way, you're not going to get any trouble at all. Come on, Mufti.
Come on, Sheik. I'm just trying to help you out. Oh, well, bon voyage.
Welcome to Nut Job of the Week. Now, this is a brand new segment where we take a look at the special people in our society. People who have what you might call alternative views.
Yes, and this week we're diving headfirst into the phenomenon of The Secret. The Secret. Which has become the fastest-selling self-help book of all time and which Channel 9 has now made into a best-selling DVD as well.
And who said Scientology was the only quack belief Jamie Packer has time for? Now, this thing has gone absolutely huge all over the world. But, Chris, how does it actually work?
I'm very glad you asked that, Chaz, because basically The Secret is the law of attraction. Apparently it works like this.
The law of attraction is really obedient. When you think of the things that you want, and you focus on them with all of your intention, the law of attraction will give you what you want every time.
Stare at something long enough and soon it shall be yours. It sounds so simple.
Simple for you, maybe. I've been staring at jewellery shops all bloody week and I've got bugger all to show for it. Where's my necklace?
Look, that is a very negative attitude, Shaz. You need to think more positively. It's all up here in the mind. You need to visualise it up in your head, just like this guy, David Shermer, does.
I would visualise a car space exactly where I want it, and 95% of the time it would be there for me, and I just pull straight in. So I do that all the time.
Wow. A guaranteed car space every day just by visualising it. Now that has got to be worth a try.
Oh dear, there's no parking spots anywhere. Stuff this. Let's do it. Turn right now! What the fuck was that?
You were not visualising a car space. You were not.
I was visualising my brains out. Useless.
Anyway, thankfully, Shermer's advice doesn't end there.
The law of attraction states that what you focus on, you will get. So I got a bank statement. I whited out the total and I put a new total in there. I put exactly how much I wanted to see in the bank. Within just 1 month, things started to change.
Well, sounds good to me. So I tried to hire Shermer, but he wouldn't even have a bar of me, even though I offered to pay him $10,000.
I can see you hurting there, Chazzy. I can see you hurting, but don't panic, because The Secret has a great tip for making you feel better. Now, the principle involves spending more time with the family cat.
This principle applies to your family pet, for instance. When you feel love for your pet, that's a great state of love. It's going to bring goodness into your life. What a gift that is.
That there is bullshit. I tried putting a Twisties packet on my cat, and look, it's suffocated.
It can happen. It can happen, but let's not desert The Secret just yet. In fact, let's study the process a bit more closely now.